Now on Eyewitness News at noon, you watched it right here as we broke into programming just minutes ago. The governor signed a $1.6 billion aid package. Now this money will go to areas that need it the most. Let's turn now to Channel 9's Blaine Tollison, who joins us live. And Blaine, this money will be used in a number of different ways.
And Damani, as this press conference got underway at 11:30, we saw a rare bipartisan appearance from Governor Roy Cooper, as well as the leaders of the state House and Senate on the Democratic and Republican side, all there together. And I think the governor highlighted that and thanked all of them for coming together, because this was something that he said North Carolina needed to come together for when people needed it the most. So let's go over where all of this money is going. It's $1.5 billion, more than that in these relief bills. And $150 million will go to local governments in the form of grants, $125 million earmarked for small business loans, and $85 million will go toward research. That includes money for colleges and universities to study the virus, and $50 million will be spent on personal protective equipment, with $25 million for testing and tracing. There's a lot to this, and we have it all broken down on our app, but one of the most critical ones, healthcare. We'll go into a little bit more detail there, and we'll start with testing, tracing, and trends, which Governor Cooper has said is critical for reopening businesses. $25 million for the 3 T's. $50 million will go toward buying additional PPE. And another important one, $20 million for public health, including infection control at nursing homes, which we've been reporting on heavily throughout the pandemic. And $85 million will go to COVID-19 research at colleges across the state, including UNC, Duke, and Wake Forest University. Now, while all of this is huge, the governor also said that this relief package was a consensus piece, and that there is still much more work to do for North Carolinians.
This emergency funding is just a first step. There will be more work ahead. We need it to repair the damage that has been done by this virus and to look ahead at how we can prevent illness in the future.
And it appears that there is still a lot of work to do ahead, and a lot of money that is still needed aside from that $1.5 billion. The governor, as well as the General Assembly leaders, answered questions about that, and there's still some disagreement among lawmakers when it comes to unemployment. They're still hashing that out. Also, there's going to be a big funding shortfall when it comes to education and the continuing lasting effects of this pandemic. So a lot to get to. We're going to be going through it throughout the day, and of course, as this all continues. Back to you.
A lot of hurdles that remain, but at least one big hurdle has been crossed. Thanks a lot, Blaine. Well, our other big story today, you can actually go to a restaurant right now. South Carolina is allowing dining, but only outside. Our Tina Terry is live in Rock Hill. And Tina, it's a step towards normal, but there are a lot of steps restaurants have to take in order to serve customers.
Very true, Damani, but as you can see behind me, this patio here is open at the Rock Hill Roasting Company, and you can see there are actually people outside here that have started to eat. All restaurants in South Carolina can reopen today, as you said, but most follow certain guidelines. They must keep tables 8 feet apart. They also cannot have more than 8 people at one table. Another rule, they have to wipe down each table and chair after every customer. Now, the state will also mandate that restaurants limit the number of people inside the restaurant at one time when they go in for pickup orders. The owner of the roasting company told me he has mixed feelings about all of this.
I was excited. I was terrified. I realized that I had a lot of work to do because I thought that I was going to be able to get a lot of work done over the last 6 weeks to get ready for the grand reopening, and then him telling us on Friday that it's happening on Monday didn't give me tons of time to prepare.
And we're going to have much more on the reopenings here, as well as what you need to know about all of this starting tonight at 5 and 6 p.m. Damani, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Tina, for that report. Well, the decision over when we reopen hangs on the numbers we show you every single day. Take a look here in the trends in new cases. Well, this morning, North Carolina reported nearly 11,900 cases, but the number you see is up only 184 from yesterday. Good news there. Mecklenburg County has 1,700 cases. Now, we're still waiting on South Carolina numbers, but yesterday we saw a modest increase of about 100 to 6,600 cases.